things now are getting to the tipping point financially for parties who contract into what they're doing with those in the Bretton Woods Agreement. You have a lot of parties right now scrambling trying to figure out what happened to my pension funds. Well, you have a lot of folks that are scrambling trying to figure out how they're going to make their next move. And so things have gotten serious. And now folks suddenly want to do something about the mess that they're in. Um, they realize that they're deep in the middle of the ocean and they can't swim. And now folks are reaching out for anything they can get their hands on to keep from going under. And when folks get desperate like this, a lot of things begin to occur. Folks start making all types of suggestions, and folks start taking these suggestions and they run with it. Things that are not in their best interest long term. Folks give up all types of things and for the purpose of allegedly maintaining their own individual security. They'll give up a whole lot of things unnecessarily uh, just to take whatever parties tell them is going to be the elixir. And whether or not that elixir is going to be anything remotely close to being helpful, they have no idea about. They just will follow whatever they're told. They're so desperate. And when you get things like that, a situation such as that, well, folks will fall for anything. And now, certain chickens are coming home to roost. Folks who've been basically robbing Peter to pay Paul, using this quote-unquote credit card thing, are now finding out the hard way that's not how you proceed. And now they think because they got a couple of trinkets on the front end that life was all good. And now they're finding out, well, it's just better to pay for things as you go. When you have the funds in hand, you acquire it. At that point, there's no interest that they're worried about. Instead of having to pay for years on something they may never pay off, uh, it's all out the way. Less stress on their life, and they can go about their business. Folks who are into this consumerism thing, well, they basically follow trends. And when they follow trends and they are keeping up with the neighbors and all that other stuff, as they say, well, if you're not going to do it and pay for it on the front end as you go, there's going to be a consequence sooner or later. And right now, for a whole lot of folks, it's really not good. So we suggest to folks, look, you walked your way into this thing because you didn't do your own research in a thorough setting. You just uh, drunk the Kool-Aid. But the same way you walked your way into it, you have to figure out how to walk your way out. And there are means to walk themselves out of it. It's going to require desire, will, and some serious discipline, things that they've been lacking. Nonetheless, they can walk themselves out of it. The beautiful thing about this, folks are now going to learn, and that particular lesson will be burned into their brain. You can't do something for nothing, it creates a vacuum. Everyone knows that nature abhors a vacuum. You cannot continue along the course that you're on, you gotta figure it out. Sooner rather than later is usually helpful. Not just figuring it out, but acting and doing things for the better. Being smart about things. Honestly.